How's it going, everyone? Pascal here, and I am so glad it is finally February. We have Black History Month, we have Black Panther. It's gonna be a great month for movies, people. So I decided I'm mostly gonna focus on black-centric movies, whether it has a black director, black protagonist, black history or black historical black history plot. I'm gonna examine it. So starting off, I'm kicking off Black History Month right by reviewing 42, the Jackie Robinson story. It takes place in 1945, pre-civil rights movement, but a whole 10 years, a whole decade before Rosa Parks and the Montgomery bus boycott. Stars Jackie Robinson, of course, and it stars the Brooklyn Dodgers owner, played by Harrison Ford, who recruits Jackie Robinson and basically decides, although this is going to be a huge PR stunt because baseball is a huge white sport, especially back then, to be the first black man in baseball, to be the first MLB black baseball player, because back then there was a Negro league, there was a colored league because black people couldn't play because of segregation, obviously. And this is a really well put together movie. It is very, very well balanced, I'll say. First of all, what carries the movie is the performances. Chadwick Boseman. Wow, he is just such a great actor. Every time he's put in a situation, you feel for him when he's at his highest highs and highest lows. He's just a phenomenal actor, and he's really hit his stride playing historical black figures. He played Jackie Robinson in this movie. He played Thurgood Marshall earlier in this year, and he played James Brown a couple of years back in Get On Up. He's just such a great actor. He can hit so many points. He has great facial expressions when he's serious, when he's in a moment, when he's at his worst, when he's at his best. You just feel for the man. He's such an expressive and dynamic actor. You want to cheer for him whenever he's on screen. And the same thing goes to Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford plays the Brooklyn Dodgers manager. He spends the whole movie talking like this. I believe in you, Jackie. You're going to change the game of baseball, and you're going to turn the other cheek. And he's just like really good. He's really captivating. You can really tell he has good chemistry with Chadwick Boseman as Jackie Robinson. They have great chemistry together, and you really believe the situation. This is a very, very, this movie does a very good job portraying a very racist, of course, 1945 pre-civil rights movement America. It does a very good job of putting you in the setting of the movie does a great job of putting you in the racist setting, but still it doesn't feel like it's beating you over the head with it. As in, the insults are tossed, the racist comments, of course, are all there, but it doesn't feel like the movie is trying to be super self-conscious, like, oh, we're in a different time period. But hats off to the movie for that. The performances are great. The atmosphere is amazing. But if I had to talk about a little bit of flaws, the only flaws of this movie really is its pacing. It overstays its welcome by about 20 and 30 minutes. It drags on towards the middle and end, and you're like, okay, if we could not cut any scenes out entirely, but if we could have sped these certain scenarios up, would have helped. But as far as the atmosphere, this is a very inspiring movie about turning the other cheek, of having one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when Harrison Ford first recruits Jackie, and Jackie's like, wait, you want a player who has the guts to fight, doesn't have the guts to fight back? And Harrison Ford looks at him, he's like, no, I want a player who has the guts to not fight back. And he's able to connect with Jackie on a spiritual level because they're both Methodists, but he's able to use a lot of parallels of Jesus Christ and pacifism. I really like that in the movie. They do a really good job of showing where the owner and player connect. So I really like that. It's a very inspiring movie about just turning the other cheek and really not backing down in the face of challenge, because Jackie isn't the only one. Of course, when Jackie first enters the league, there's a lot of problems. He has friction with his teammates. He just gets crap on the actual baseball diamond because of just being the actual black man. He's being heckled all the time, even mid-game. Even his teammates are affected by the negative publicity. They're not allowed to stay in certain hotels and everything. But seeing them all form as a team and seeing and seeing the team eventually come to respect Jackie is very inspiring. The performances, the music, it all comes together very well. This is a very clean-cut movie. Not a lot of negative things to say about it. It is definitely a must-watch if you haven't seen it, especially given the Black History Month. I'm gonna give 42, the Jackie Robinson story, 4 out of 5 stars. Not a lot of bad to say about it. It's a very inspiring movie with some awesome performances and great education as far as the pre-civil rights era in America. I am so happy for the rest of the movies that I get to look at this month. I'm also next week I'm gonna review Creed by Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. Although it is not a black-centric movie in the sense of Black History Month, it is not historical, it is a Rocky spinoff. Although there's that, I'm reviewing it because Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan are in Black Panther, probably the most anticipated movie of the year for me. And it's directed by Ryan Coogler, Creed is. So that's the same director of Black Panther, so I'm extra excited. I've already seen the movie, but I'm excited to give it another watch and give you guys my thoughts next week. I am Pac. Thanks so much for hearing my perspective, and I'm out for now.